We are celebrating Pat Van Burkleo's 30-year tenure with the Boys and Girls Club. In 1990, Pat responded to a newspaper ad for the executive director's position for the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Baton Rouge. As just the third professional leader of the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Baton Rouge, Van Burkleo's leadership has grown the club to become the premier youth service organization in our community.
Good morning, I'm Jack Whitehead. I'm a former president of the Boys and Girls Club over 30 years ago. At that time, we were close to broke, needed a new executive director, and somehow we convinced Pat Van Burkleo to join us. Pat, thank you. You are exceeded any and all expectations that we had at the time, and what you've done today with the Boys and Girls Club is second to none. Pat, you know I've kind of watched you before and I stay involved in other civic activities, and I'm very proud personally what you've done. I'm amazed at some of what you've done to guide the Boys and Girls Club to where they are today. Baton Rouge should be thankful for you, for what you do with young people, day in and day out, one hand up at a time, one step at a time, and one person at a time. We have to make a difference in our community. And that's part of the actual mission of the Boys and Girls Club, is to take at-risk youth and help them become better citizens, especially in these times that we're going through now. We need that. I cannot think of anyone better than you, Pat, to continue to serve. You and Andre have made quite a life in Baton Rouge for yourselves and your family, and I'm proud to know you. Congratulations. Let's make it another 30 years. Bye-bye.
On August 1st, 1990, Van Burkleo started his first day at the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Baton Rouge. The budget was less than $130,000, with one small program site on Winborn Avenue serving less than 100 children a year. Van Burkleo was an early trailblazer opening clubs in public schools. In the early 1990s, few Boys and Girls Clubs were housed in public schools. Today, it is the fastest growing segment for opening new clubs across the country. Today, our budget is more than $1.5 million, and we are serving a record number of youth through our traditional programs and through Youth Legislature, Youth Volunteer Corps, and Be Safe, Be Smart.
Hey Pat, congratulations on 30 years. I can't believe it's 30 years. You are not nearly old enough to have worked anywhere for 30 years, but wow, you have done it. I'm really so proud for Baton Rouge and so appreciative for Baton Rouge, or what is the word I'm looking for, but we are so lucky in Baton Rouge that we have had you as the leader of Boys and Girls Club. So congratulations, job well done, and thank you for all that you've done for the kids.
He has received numerous awards and accolades, including the 2007 John W. Barton Senior Excellence in Nonprofit Management Award and the 2012 Boys and Girls Clubs of America National Executive of the Year Award.
Congratulations, Pat, for 30 years as the president of Baton Rouge Boys and Girls Club. I'm John McDermott, and currently I am the chairman of the Board of Governors of Boys and Girls Club. It's been my privilege to work with Pat. You've worked with all people, including young people. I've seen you work with them on their level, and I've seen you command a room full of young people. And I've watched you also command your board of directors and board of trustees and guide this club through 30 years and make it what it is. When I started in 2008, it was already a good club, and I was looking for a place where I could be a volunteer and serve. I'm still here 12 years later because of your work and because of who you are and what you've done. And so I thank you for giving me a great place to serve and to work.
We deeply appreciate Pat's passion and commitment to the Boys and Girls Club. Our community is better because of it. Please join us in celebrating Pat's 30 years of service. Donate $30 online at our website at www.brclubs.org and send him a congratulation note or video to give@brclubs.org.
Congratulations, Pat, on 30 years at the Boys and Girls Club. Your vision, your leadership has elevated the club into new heights.
Congratulations, Pat, on serving our community for 30 years. Thank you for your commitment to the children of Baton Rouge.
Hey Pat, I just wanted to say thank you and congratulations. You are still reinventing the club to fit the needs of Baton Rouge every day, and that truly makes you one of a kind. Congratulations.
Hi Pat, I just wanted to say congratulations on 30 years with the Boys and Girls Club. And wow, just think about all of the boys and girls and their families that you've impacted over 30 years. That's absolutely incredible. Congratulations, Pat. We love you.
Hi, Pat. I just want to say thank you so much for your 30 years of leadership and your strong and dedicated commitment to the children of Baton Rouge. You are truly, truly a blessing.
Pat, congratulations on 30 years with the Boys and Girls Club. It's been pretty amazing to see all the good work that you've done and how amazing it's impacted the kids of our community.
Congratulations, Pat, on 30 years of serving this community.
Congratulations, Pat, for 30 years of service to the Boys and Girls Club. What a remarkable achievement and career milestone.
Congratulations, Pat, on 30 years with the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Baton Rouge. Good job, good job.
Hey Pat, Laura Wasinski. I just wanted to drop you a quick note to congratulate you on this huge milestone, 30 years with the club. I look forward to continuing to work together and to moving the club forward. So congratulations to you. Just know that you're really, really appreciated.
Good afternoon, Pat. Just wanted to wish you a congratulations on 30 years of service. Thank you for all the great work that you do to serve the students and parents of Baton Rouge community. Your hard work and dedication is greatly appreciated.
Hey Pat, congrats on all your accomplishments at the Boys Club. Keep it up.
Hey Pat, just wanted to send a quick note to you and say, congrats and thank you for the past 30 years.
Pat, I was asked to comment on 30 years of your service, and I have to say 30 years is a long time. You must be old like me. At some point, you will choose what you will do with the rest of your life, and I hope it is done in peace and with the satisfaction of a job well done. I wish you the best, Pat. Take care.
Congratulations and thanks to Pat Van Burkleo for 30 years of continuous service as the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Baton Rouge. I'm Jim Clark, President and CEO of Boys and Girls Clubs of America, and I wanted to take a moment to celebrate this special occasion and tell you a little bit about Pat. He's been the leader, certainly in the community, in the state, and throughout the Boys and Girls Club movement. He's done so much to help support his organization, the community families, and the greater state of Louisiana. He's highly engaged with his board and staff and takes so much pride in knowing the names of every child who enters the doors of his Boys and Girls Clubs. A couple of significant standouts in terms of Pat's career. He's negotiated a Department of Education contract for all the clubs in Louisiana, and then worked with Boys and Girls Clubs of America's training and professional development team to create a modified advanced leadership program to help support meeting those requirements of the contract. He's given so much time and energy and efforts to so many committees and task forces at Boys and Girls Clubs of America as well. Another significant highlight was after Hurricane Katrina came on shore and devastated southeast Louisiana. Pat did so much to reach out to that community, to the Boys and Girls Club staff, and to others to help support the recovery efforts. For example, he opened his doors to his Boys and Girls Club for the staff at the Boys and Girls Club in southeast Louisiana, and also opened the doors of his home so that staff members could stay with him and his family when they couldn't find a hotel or other spaces to stay at. During this time, Pat also worked with government leaders to create pop-up Boys and Girls Clubs in one of the largest shelters in Baton Rouge that housed over 200 children of evacuees. Pat's the recipient of the prestigious John W. Barton Sr. Excellence in Nonprofit Management Award from the Baton Rouge Area Foundation, another great example of how Pat's accomplishments have helped the community. Also in 2012, Pat was named Executive of the Year by the Professional Association of Boys and Girls Clubs of America. He continues to provide leadership in the state through his current work, exploring collaborative models with other club organizations that can strengthen and elevate programs. Once again, it's my honor and privilege to help celebrate Pat's 30 years of service and to congratulate him on this tremendous accomplishment. Congratulations, Pat, and thank you.